Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, and every week I put out a new video to help you up your game from a sales standpoint. My video this week is really overcoming the barriers to prospecting. Now, I've got some online courses that I want you to check out. Jump out to my website, thesaleshunter.com, and check them out. But I'm going to share with you 10 steps right now how to overcome the barriers to prospecting. I do hope you like the video, subscribe to it, and hey, share it with other people in your company, would you? Number one, know your objective. This is one of the big issues. So many times what happens is, well, I prospect, but I really don't know what I want to do. I really don't know. See, hold it. Are you clear as to what your objective is? Are you focused on A, taking care of getting prospects qualified? Are you B, are you trying to move them to another person to make an account call? Whatever it is, but you got to know your objective. Number two, customer focused. Now, here's the challenge. Too many times what happens is people will be prospecting. I'm going to make a prospect call. Hi, let me tell you about my company. Nobody cares about your company. You have to be absolutely customer focused in terms of sharing with them and talking to them about problems and challenges that they're interested in. It's not your business. It's their problems, their business. Number three, know your ideal prospect. I talk a lot about this in my book, A Mind for Sales. ICP, Ideal Customer Profile. Know your ideal prospect. Now, what does this mean? This means I'm not wasting time chasing and following up and spending time with people who really I can't service, or really they're going to have needs that I can't do well. You see, the tighter I focus my effort, the more successful I'm going to be. Knowing your ideal prospect, absolutely key. Number four is having a cadence. Having a plan. One and done is not, no. It's having a cadence. And some cadences can be very, very easy. I was working with an individual the other day and we developed a cadence where it simply sends out three tips in an email of three questions that they need to ask in their business and so forth. 3 days later, follow up with a phone call. Doesn't go anywhere. I come back and I repeat the process 2 weeks later with three other pieces of information. Call 3 days later, doesn't work. I come back 2 days, and it's a very easy process. Now, the process you use is going to vary based on what you sell and who buys and frequency and all those things. But it doesn't have to be complex. Having a cadence and making it happen. Number five is blocking time. You've got to block time on your calendar. This is one of the big, I was just on the phone, in fact, before I did this video with an individual and was sharing that just wasn't getting the time because was allowing other things to get in the way. You have to block time on your calendar and you have to honor that commitment. Sales managers, if you're listening, you got to make sure that your salespeople are blocking time and you're helping them honor that with themselves. Number six, having the right mindset. Yes, that is the reason I wrote the book, A Mind for Sales. Here's the whole thing. If you know you have the ability to help someone, then it's your obligation to reach out to them. I can't stress that enough. You see, here's the whole thing. If I'm focused in on my ideal prospect, then I know I can help them. Then you see, I know it's in my best interest to be reaching out to them. And really, it's in their best interest that I'm reaching out to them. You see, having the right mindset. And also having the right mindset means, you know what? I'm not expecting every call to be perfect. I know there's going to be wiggles and shakes along the road. I know there are going to be bumps. I know there are going to be bumps. That's okay. Having the right mindset means that I know that it's going to take a series of calls to make things happen. That's okay. See, having the right mindset is helping you set the right internal goals and the right internal objectives so that from your mind does not work against you. Number seven, being focused. Yeah, being focused. What does being focused mean? It means when I'm prospecting, that's what I'm doing. I'm not prospecting and following up over here. I'm not prospecting and taking care of this. I am singularly focused, and I can't stress that enough. Too many times what happens is people will sit there and say, well, I block 2 hours a day for prospecting. How many calls did you make? 2. Well, I got caught up doing this. I got caught up doing that. Hold it. You have to be focused on what it is that you're doing. Number 8, following up. You know what's interesting? Following up is so easy and so basic, and we have to be doing it. And what happens is too many salespeople don't. They don't follow up. You have to follow up. Number 9, using all the tools. Using all the tools means you're using email, you're using telephone, you're using social media, you might be using text message, you're using every tool out there to make it happen. And number 10, have a clear CTA. CTA, call to action. You know exactly what you're asking for. You know what you want. You are looking for that specific, and that is very, very clear on every message. Hey, the 10 things really that you can do to help overcome the barriers to prospecting. Check out my online courses. I've got a special one out there right now on just prospecting where we dive deep into this. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.